Aging Untold is News Channel 7's newest talk show focused on the journey of aging in America. Each episode features a panel of experienced industry professionals who will offer insight and solutions for people entering a new chapter of life, as well as their caregivers. Joining us now are two of the hosts, Sam Craddock and Dr. Ray Rogers. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having us.
First off, why should audiences watch Aging Untold? What's the show all about?
Well, I think you should watch the show because everyone is aging. You don't have to wait until you get into the 4th and 5th decade of life. We start at a young age. Every day we age. And so you need to watch the show because when you do get to that 4th and 5th and 6th decade of life, aging can be really confusing and really overwhelming. And we want you to know that it doesn't have to be. We want you to know that you can understand what's going on with your body and your brain, and then you can know that there are real ways that you can maintain being resilient, being strong, and being independent.
And for me, everybody has somebody that's advanced aging in their life, be it a grandparent, an aunt, an uncle, someone, their parents. And so understanding what's going on with somebody gives you the opportunity to give them dignity and empathy and respect as they're aging, and helps you just be a whole lot better in the role of the caregiver or the family member, and it gives a better opportunity for that relationship to remain whole along the way. So empowering the caregivers for me is a huge part of this show.
Yeah, and I think that's so important because father time does come for all of us. Tell me a little bit about the expertise that both of you have and your fellow hosts.
Well, as a physician, I'm always studying what's happening in the body. I'm always wanting to know what's happening in the body. And having experience in both traditional and functional medicine, I'm able to combine those two, and I'm able to not only tell people what's going on with their body, but why is it happening, and then focusing on the things that are working well within your body and then strengthening those so that your body can heal itself. That's what I feel I bring. Now, my other host, they bring this lived experience. They bring this emotional truth, and they're able to help with the caregiver reality. The voices of all those people and families that are going through this aging walk and process in real time. And I think when you bridge all that together, we bring some science, meaning, and humanity so that people understand what the aging process is and help them to actually change the way that they're going to live.
And I come at it as a gerontologist by degree, but I got my way up as a family caregiver, taking care of my grandparents, and then moving on to taking care of friends' families. Eventually, I got my degree in gerontology, started a home care agency. I'm an assisted living administrator, as well as an author and educator. So I come at it from the real lived experience of being out in the trenches, doing the work that the family members are doing, and the professional caregivers are. And I've seen it from both sides, administrative and those that are in the profession. And so with Dr. Ray, she brings in a plethora of information. We have Catherine Ambrose, who comes at it. She's America's senior home coach. She's just done more interviews than any of us in the field and taken on just this amazing set of knowledge in her field. And then Amy, she was an assisted living administrator as well as a nursing home administrator. So she's worked in the trenches as well. We just all come at it from our different lived experiences, whether it be with our own family members or in our own profession. And so we want to impart that off to the viewers and help them along the way.
Yes, because knowledge is power, and we encourage everyone to watch the show. But if you could offer up one piece of advice for families and family caregivers out there today, what would it be? Just a little teaser for them.
I would want them to know that illness, aging, and cognitive decline, these are not things that happen in isolation, and that you as a family and a caregiver, you have to know that not only are you caring for the person, you're caring for that environment, their whole system around them, and especially that includes you, yourself.
And I would want to tell the family members and the caregivers Take time to walk in their shoes. And in order to do that, take off your own shoes first. Get out of your own head and your own experience and put yourself in where they're at. As we're aging, we often age with limitations, and none of us like to be limited in anything that we do. And so facing those limitations comes with a lot of frustration. And so I hear family members a lot of times, they'll tell me they're combative, they're angry, they're frustrated. Well, they should be, because they're dealing with limitations in their own life that they never had. And so take a moment and step inside their shoes, step inside their world, and see it from their perspective. And then you're going to be able to provide the empathy and the dignity that they deserve. And it's going to help that relationship stay whole versus all the frustration that comes.
And what about for our younger viewers out there? Is this a show for them as well? Will they get something from it?
Oh, absolutely. This show is not about the end of life. This show is about the journey of aging. And because we all age, there's no better time to start watching than in your 20s, because the decisions that you make in life that you know of now will include your nutrition, your sleep, managing stress, and finding purpose in your life. And that's going to quietly shape how you're able to live later. And just, remember, aging well is not by accident. It's the result of awareness and action. And so when you know that, you can actually determine, because if you do nothing, then you can expect nothing.
Right. And there's not a 20-year-old out there that doesn't have somebody older in their life. There's not a 20-year-old that doesn't know somebody that's of an advanced age. And I tell people all the time, this is the only prejudice that we hold against our own future selves. And so if you can become informed, you can stop some of those thought processes that'll help you age better in the long run, but it'll help you relate to our older community all the way along the way. So this show is definitely for every single person out there, no matter how young you are and no matter how old you are.
Well, ladies, I am looking forward to the show. I know that our viewers are going to love it as well. Thank you so much for your expertise, and here's to aging well. How about it?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, don't forget to watch Aging Untold, our brand new talk show. It premieres right here on News Channel 7 on March 2nd. Right now, you can find more resources on the Aging Untold homepage at WJHG.com.